Magical things are happening every day. Magical things, anyone they say. Beautiful things are there when you can't see. That wonderful things are meant for you and me.
For many years, the king and queen searched for a bride to wed the prince. Just couldn't see no place they found the true princess. Today is the wedding, and it looks like everyone is ready to go. There's the king, and next to him is the queen. Over there is the jester, who unfortunately isn't very funny. You know a snot's favorite kind of fish? A swordfish! All the villagers from the kingdom have come to see the prince's wedding. Here comes the bride. Isn't she beautiful? Her name is Princess Cecily. And the groom? Well, that's me. It's time for a wedding. It's time for romance. It's time for a wedding. It's time for the dance. It's time for a wedding. A bridal bouquet. It's time for a wedding. A wonderful wedding day. Dearly beloved, we are at the first day of our princess and also wedded matrimony.
It's time for a wedding. It's time for I do. It's time for a wedding. And gold rings for two. It's time for a wedding. It's time for a vow. It's time for a wedding. A wonderful wedding night.
If anyone here knows of a reason why these two should not be married today, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Wait! I do have an objection. I feel the need to say a reason why the two of them can't marry here today. I dressed the girl in armor. I took her to promote. I fear she has a heart of stone because she couldn't move. It's time for a wedding, and all turn bright. It's time for a wedding. If anyone here knows the reason why these two should not be married today, speak now or forever hold your peace. I do.
I knew it. Not again. It figures.
This is ridiculous. That does it! Out! Everyone out! I need a word with my wife. Out! Can you believe this?
Another wedding canceled? How many is this? It's the fourth one this month.
What is it, dear? You seem very upset.
I am upset. We've had 21 weddings this year, and every single time you object. Why object to your objections?
Now, Reginald, I always have a good reason. For instance, that girl failed the test of athletic agility.
Athletic agility?
She tried all day to roll a cannon up the drawbridge and only made it halfway.
See, your tests are impossible. There's not a girl in any kingdom that can pass one of your tests.
Nonsense, dear. Remember the girl who arrived with 7 little men? She worked quite well until she started whistling. I don't enjoy whistling.
I liked her.
The boy wants a princess. Now, no more tests and no more failed weddings.
But Reginald, I just want what's best for our son. And the tests are the only way to prove that a girl is truly a princess.
Minerva, I am the king and I have made a decision. We will no longer discuss this.
But Reginald!
Now I'm off. I have a round table meeting.
He's right, Mother.
No, he's impatient.
Well, so am I.
Patience is a virtue. And as long as I am your mother and you live in this castle, I'll decide what's best for you.
You'll decide? You'll decide? This isn't possible. This is insane. Mother's driving me mad. This is ridiculous. This is inane. So many weddings we've had. For as long as I can remember, I've been a loyal son. Tell me, what have I done to deserve this? Oh, what have I done? I've been respectable, doing my best, living the princely life. Mom is irrational, always a test. Don't I deserve a wife? I'm charming and strikingly handsome. I have a heart inside. I am humble and modest and handsome. So where's my bride? Where's my bride? Where's my bride? Hannah, I didn't see you standing there.
Excuse me, Your Highness. I thought you might need some cheering up, so I brought you your favorite toast and some goat's milk.
Thank you, Hannah. You're always so thoughtful.
I'll set them right here.
Hey Nick, your father sent me to cheer you up.
Good luck.
Why did the king go to the dentist?
To get his teeth crowned.
What is Camelot?
A place to park your camel.
Where do knights learn to kill dragons?
Night school.
Wow, you're good. Listen, I've got a plan. You know how you're looking for a bride?
Yeah?
You know how you've searched in all the faraway kingdoms?
Yeah?
You know how you aren't married
Get to
yet?
the point.
Well, it seems to me we haven't looked in the most obvious place.
And where is that?
Here in our very own kingdom.
Yes, in our very own kingdom.
So I'm going to look in every corner of this kingdom until I find you a perfect bride.
Thanks, Barnaby. You're a good friend.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not me, because I'm out of here.
So, Barnaby requests royalty, or at the very least, the royal wants to marry. Next day, the castle was filled with anxious girls and their families. Of course, they had to get the approval of the queen first.
We heard you need a princess to marry the prince, to be his one and only fiancé. We gathered up our daughters, our sisters and friends, and we hurried to the castle right away. It's another quest for royalty, another yay or nay. Another girl will
fighting.
Don't mind her, dear. They don't like any of us. Well, once again, we haven't found a suitable bride.
Yes, once again.
Don't you think you're a little hard on those girls?
Oh, please, Nicholas, the best of the bunch with the blonde. But she comes from a tower on the wrong side of town. And furthermore, she desperately needs a haircut.
And the most beautiful one was half asleep, son.
I think it's time to call it quits.
Wait a second, hold your horses.
What's that say?
Not so fast, I found the perfect girl. The perfect girl. Drum roll, please. Lords and ladies, knights and damsels, the royal kingdom theater is proud to present Jillian!
Welcome, Jillian.
Thank you, Your Magistrate.
Your Majesty.
Did you say she's perfect?
Yes, Your Highness, she is everything the prince is looking for. Plus, she has a sense of humor.
He's very funny. Well, that does it. Any girl who laughs at his jokes isn't what we're looking for.
Minerva, the jester said she's perfect, and I believe her. Jillian, would you like to be married?
Of course. Who wouldn't want to be married? Don't answer that, dude.
Well, tomorrow you will be married. Jester, and by the entire kingdom. Nicholas, prepare your vows. Minerva, summon the chambermaid to prepare a bed for our guest. And Jillian, allow me to show you to your room.
Why, thank you, Your Honor.
Your Highness.
Oh, that's okay. You can call me Jillian. This is inconceivable. I cannot allow this wedding to take place until I have properly tested that girl.
But Mother...
I will have to consult the manual of tests for potential princesses. I'm off to the royal bookroom at once.
Well, that's not good news.
No, it's not.
We need to think of a plan. We can't allow your mother to sabotage another wedding.
How can anyone prevent it? She's bound by an impossible test in that book.
Wait. What if this time it's like one of my jokes and the princess already knows the punchline?
I don't get it.
We can prepare her ahead of time. Your mother said she was going to look in the manual of tests for a potential princess, right?
Right.
Well, I happen to know exactly where that book is kept in the back of the royal bookroom.
Really?
Yes, it's right next to medieval jokes for junior jesters.
No kidding.
Tonight I will take Jillian to the royal bookroom and prepare her for the test.
That's brilliant. Do you think you can pull it off?
Aw, come on, Nick. Have I ever let you down?
And so, as you can see, Trusty Barnaby was to visit the rich and married Jillian.
Good evening, Prince Nicholas.
Good evening, Hannah.
And on the other hand, the queen was not so convinced. I'm off to the guest chambers.
And on the other hand, the king was stuck in the middle.
Good night, Your Highness.
Good night. As for me, I guess I finally found my bride.
Who is it? The chambermaid. I've got your bedding. Come in. Good evening. Good evening. I brought fresh linens and our finest downy pillows. Thank you. I'll need to have a good night's sleep for my big day tomorrow. Big day? Haven't you heard? Tomorrow morning I'll marry the prince. Oh, really? I didn't know. Congratulations. Do you think I should wear my hair up or down? Well, up, I suppose. The prince tends to like short hair. I was thinking down. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm sure I'll be a picture-perfect bride either way. Here's a
the jester.
Come in.
Excuse me, Jillian, but Prince Nicholas. Oh, hey, Hannah, I didn't know you were in here.
Oh, hi, Barnaby.
What's the matter? You don't seem to be yourself. Why the long face?
Oh, nothing really. I'm just sleepy, I guess.
Hey, that reminds me of a joke. Why was King Arthur's army too tired to fight? Because there were so many sleepless nights.
You are so funny. Isn't he funny? I guess I never noticed.
It's nice to finally have someone who does. But seriously, folks, the princess sent me to escort Jillian to the royal bookroom. There's something very important for her to see there.
That sounds urgent. All right.
Come with me. Good night, Hannah.
Good night.
If the prince were standing by my side, I would be the picture perfect bride.
Gravy. Gravy.
I'm not speaking to you.
I'd like the gravy for my roast.
Peas. Peas.
I'm not speaking to you either.
Please pass the peas.
I will pass the peas if you agree not to test Princess Jillian.
I'm afraid it's much too late for that, Reginald. I've already arranged for her to joust with Sir Ethelred.
Sir Ethelred? Why, he's the finest jouster in the kingdom. Absolutely not.
Then I'll have her slay a dragon.
Unreasonable.
An ogre.
Ridiculous.
A giant.
Preposterous.
A griffin.
Absurd. Can't you think of something on a smaller scale?
Smaller. Like what?
Well, this pea.
Be serious, Reginald. There can't be a test involving something as little as a pea.
Then we'll make one.
Make one. You and me. Together.
Yes?
But I don't know, Reginald.
Sometimes the little things are mean the most, well. It's the little things that mean the most. It's the little things like gravy on roast. It's the little things like what passing the test. It's the little things that are the best. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I don't know, Reginald.
I've never seen you for lost words.
It's the little things that fill my life. It's the little things that mean the world. It's the little things like raising the sun. It's the little things that make it fun. Jill. If anyone here knows the reason why these two should not be married today, speak now and forever hold your peace.
I have no objection.
I don't believe it. She didn't object.
Did I hear that right? It's a miracle. Really? No objection?
It's true.
Well, what about the test? Wasn't there a test?
Of course there was a test. With the help from my dear husband, I devised one. Just a little test. As you all know, a princess must have an abundance of sensitivity and tenderness. So, we gave her a test of genuine tenderness. Late last night, when the castle was silent, we took a peek, the smallest one we could find, and crept through the halls, all the way to the guest chambers. We carefully opened the door, and I snuck into the room. Then we tiptoed to the bed, and ever so carefully I placed the pea beneath the mattress. But all of a sudden, the girl began to stir. So before we could be discovered, we quickly snuck away. And as the clock chimed each hour, we went to the girl's room to peek. And every time we returned, we saw the very same thing. The girl under the blankets was tossing and turning and tossing all night.
So what does this mean, Mother? What does this mean?
I don't understand.
Could it be true?
Does that mean she passed?
I am pleased to tell you all that the girl did not sleep a wink last night and therefore has passed our test. Let the celebrating commence! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Oh, well, I guess we could proceed with the wedding then. Prince Nicholas, do you take it?
Wait, it was true somebody passed your test, but I'm afraid it wasn't Jillian.
What? What does he mean?
Is this another one of your jokes?
No, Your Highness, she was with me in the royal book room.
Is this true?
I was studying for the test all night long.
Well, my dear, well, I'm afraid that while you were studying for the test, you missed the test. But who's over on the bed? Somebody did pass that test.
I don't know, do you?
Who was it? Was it you? Who could it be?
It was I, Your Majesty. I was in that bed all night trying to sleep while I waited for Julian to return. But no matter how I tried, the mattress was just too lumpy. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, dear girl. You passed the test.
Does that mean,
Could it be
Father, are you saying that?
Queen Minerva?
Yes! That is the true princess we are searching for. What do you say to that, son?
I say, ladies and gentlemen of the kingdom, I have finally found my bride.
And if nobody objects, so I.
I believe it's time for a double wedding.
Things are happening every day. Magical things for anyone can say. Beautiful things are right before us. That wonderful thing Wonderful things are always in my ear.
Things like you and I, my dear.
Wonderful things are right before our eyes.
Wonderful things can come as a
Happily ever after. Happily like a song in rhyme. Happily ever after. Happily till the end of time. Till the end of time. Happily, so happily. Till the end of
You all did a great job. Congratulations. Very good. If any of my helpers, backstage helpers, are here, I'd love for you to come out.